enigma that is Zimbabwe. Many people and scholars and thinkers tell us that civilization and intelligence started in North Africa. We beg to differ and say it might have started in Southern Africa. That is the chevron shape found all over the stone walls in Great Zimbabwe. The chevron indicates spirit, indicates water, indicates that we are dealing with dimensional travel, we are dealing with dimensional connection, showing that Zimbabwe was not a country, but it was a stone city, a spiritual center for Africans, for all black Bantus. This one is found in Awam, in Yemen. It's similar to the one, this is Zimbabwe. And you can see there, this is the chevron wall side, this is the conical tower, there are gates there, there is great engineering there, construction engineering that has baffled millions of scholars and thinkers. And these are some of the artifacts, the pillars that have hieroglyphic writings on them. There are hieroglyphic writings there. Come to the riddle of Zimbabwe, the ancient stone city found in Southern Africa. Fantastic stone structures which are shown here on the map of Southern Africa. You see the dotted map there. The small little dots indicates a stonework. This picture was taken in the 1970s, and thousands of Zimbabwe type structures that have been discovered in South and Central Africa. Same as Zimbabwe. So let us go on a journey to show the fantastic buildings, impressive buildings of ancient Zimbabwe. Ancient stoneworks. This is the first glimpse of the great impressive Great Zimbabwe Wall from a sketch by Miss Bent. This is coming from a book, The Lost City of Solomon and Sheba. Now, this again is the Lost City finest, most puzzling structure, a 10-meter high, dry stone, mortarless stones cut. This is a tower. Keep this in mind as we shall continue to embark to show that such structures were a common phenomenon in Africa. We now show here again the first maps of Great Zimbabwe, drawn rather well by the military commander of Rhodes Occupational Force, say John Wilbur, straight from that time. There have been two schools of thought that have always destroyed the understanding of Zimbabwe. The European one, which recognized the African or the Bantu as residents, but as primitive and as incapable of building such structures. Also, the European recognized that these came from Egypt as similar with ancient Egyptian structures. But the black governments that have taken over have dismissed both theories and have remained with no theory at all. So, we saw here the three main patterns used for Zimbabwe culture. This is the chevron, which is the letter N or the wave, showing the spirit, showing that this place has something to do with the waves, with the spirit. We shall prove all that as we proceed to demonstrate and to show this great phenomenon. You see, these are the two structures found in Africa. By Africa, I also mean there is no Middle East. So this one is ancient Awam in Yemen, believed to be the temple of Queen of Sheba. It is identical to this one, which is also Zimbabwe. You can see that this part is the chevron pattern. This is the conical tower. These are the drains that were built in to drain water. This is the stone city, and over 15 or 20,000 people are reputed to have lived inside this city. Priests, metal workers, thinkers, kings lived here. Bantus, Africans, Negroes lived here. This is the main entrance on the northern side. This is a gap in the wall for expansion, and this is the main hall, and all these are structures and platform areas where our people dwelt in. This was the stone city, and around this there were villages where other people lived. These are two same structures built by same people. Remember, Sena, found in Yemen, is similar to Shona, people found in Africa, in Southern and Central Africa today. This is the aerial view of the lost city of Great Zimbabwe. As I have already indicated, the black African government in Zimbabwe have no clue at all. They have not taught anything. They just write. They don't connect this. and Hamid Hebrew ethics, we are connecting this to ancient Egypt, to ancient and West Africa, to East Africa. And we are saying all stoneworks found on earth were built by the same people, the Bantus, the Africans. This is the one structure, biggest structure found in Southern Africa, the greatest other than the pyramids found in Africa. And there is the wall, the towers. You can see the towers there, built in there. And there is the wall, a great wall with the chevron pattern at the top. And this the entrance, you see fantastic how they are built. This have a lot to do with all the knowledge, all the technologies that our ancestors founded. This is where we will find hieroglyphic. These are pillars which are found in the Great Zimbabwe, and these are hieroglyphics written on them. They have not been deciphered. No one knows whether they are Ptolemaic, pre-Ptolemaic, ancient dynasty, or old dynasty, or pre-dynastic. But it's clear that they are hieroglyphics or they are symbol signs. You see that one clearly. That's hieroglyphic. And then now we come to the fabulous, fantastic zodiac ball found in Great Zimbabwe with emblems of the northern zodiac encircling the African crocodile totem. When you hear the term Dzibahungwe as the occupants of Great Zimbabwe, I am a Dziba, I am a Mlambo, a Siziba, a Ngwenya. These are hieroglyphics. These represent all the chevrons. These are all the zodiac you find in Dendera. Some of them are found in here. You see there? So, and this is one of the plates found but now has disappeared and vanished, and is suspected to be with Cecil John Rhodes. So we come again to the Inyanga, eastern part of Zimbabwe, where we find the great walls again, and this is small entries. They call it slave pits, and also one of the greatest dry stone terraces found in Inyanga, for which experts suggest more stone was moved than in the building of the pyramids. You have never heard this. This has not been taught. And on the bottom, this is found in Yemen once more, ruled by the Queen of Sheba. When you hear the word Sheba, you play around with the S and you remove the H, it's Seba. You remove the vowel, it's SB. You come, you find the word Sabe or Sabi. These are the same people. Sabe, Mlambo, Dziba. We are the same people. This was used for agriculture right in the mountains, the stonework. It's Africa. This is the final nail, showing that the same people that built the pyramids are the same people that founded Zimbabwe. This is the so-called Zimbabwe, but with the chevron, with the sun discs and the crocodile. And this is Horesu, is right with the snake also, and all the building and structures. Same bed. This is same Horesu. They call him Horus. We call him Horesu, for the sky god, for the clouds, for the water, for the rains. So these ancient Egyptian versions and themes and Kashutish is the same things that are demonstrating structures here. This Hood Binyaminyami, found in Zimbabwe, also found in Western Africa. This is the bed that we have dealt with. We have a video, and that is the gold ingot found in Zimbabwe, which was cast and found and tin mining in Cornwall in England, but it was found in Zimbabwe. Straightforward, these are the beds that we have dealt with, proving that they are not the beds. This is the mining, straight down, almost 400 meters down, and the works. And it is interesting that Theodore Bent, who is a European, the first one to go into Zimbabwe, found this similar to Diodorus, parallel to the ancient gold mining of in Mashonaland. As ancient gold working mines of Egyptian gold mines in Wadi Alaga, also given by Diodorus in his works. We conclude by showing this coin, which is the Phoenician coin of Byblos, showing a tower in the temple remarkably similar to that of Great Zimbabwe. Why? Because the Phoenicians, the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the original ancient Greeks were all black people. This is what these interpretations by Europeans has missed. They think that the Egyptians were another race. They were black people, and also black governments have dismissed this. But these are all black people, black civilization. It is time for us to know the reasons why we lost, why Zimbabwe was destroyed. That's our king, that's Mugabe, Chief Mugabe. One of the royal lines in Zimbabwe, a Karanga. Yes, you see, these are the ancient people, but the European says the Karangas did not have typical African facial features. What a lie. What a lie. So, let us again understand that the adventures of the Europeans have destroyed and distorted information and knowledge. This is our knowledge, Zimbabwe is ours. Subscribe to our channel as we restore the truth. And now, in conclusion, there are two schools of thought that deals with this civilization. One is the European, which says no Africans can do this. And one is the African government, which have totally ignored and have not put this in the psyche of humans, of black people, that we are the original founders. Back to our identity. This preacher Rabbi Elem Tubizulu. Thank you. Goodbye.